Hello dear students, welcome to English lesson. In our lesson today we are going to talk about human rights. The name of our topic is Everyone Has Rights. Let's begin. Before we begin the topic, I am going to teach you some vocabulary. You will learn some new words that will help you to understand this topic and also to be able to talk about human rights. The first word to learn is undernourished. Please repeat the word with me. Undernourished. Undernourished means weak or unhealthy because of not having enough food. Let's write weak or unhealthy because of not having enough food. To understand this word, I want you to remember the children in Africa. You see on TV sometimes there are children who are very thin, who look very hungry. There is nobody to take care of them. These children are undernourished. There is nobody to take care of them. They don't have parents, they don't have family. So we call such kind of children undernourished children. Next word is treaty. Treaty is a contract or a negotiation. Let's write a contract or negotiation. Treaty is usually signed between the countries. Usually after the wars, countries signed some treaties. I want to give you one example which will make it easy for you to understand. For example, Turkmenchay Treaty or Gülistan Treaty. These are contracts that are signed between the countries. We call them treaty. And the next word is fulfilled. Fulfilled means happy or satisfied. Let's write happy or satisfied. And the next word is proportion. Proportion means quantity or degree. Quantity, degree. I write two synonyms for you because I want you to understand this word. If you don't understand the proportion, you will understand quantity or degree. Or I can give you one more example, amount. This is used to measure something. And our next word is ratify. Ratify means to approve officially. To approve officially. Officially means by the government. And ratify is a verb. Also we have ratified, which is past participle, and it means officially approved. After learning the pronunciations and definitions of the words, now we are going to do one exercise where we will practice using these words. We can see some words. Again, undernourished, fulfilled, proportion, ratified. I didn't put all the words here, but in your books you have more words. I would like you to practice in your books too. Now, let's complete this exercise by filling the gaps. First sentence, many countries have now the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child. Which word would fit here? Many countries have now ratified. Ratified means officially approved. So many countries approved this convention, Convention on the Rights of Children. So the word is ratified. Number 2, children make up a large of the world's population. Children make up a large proportion. Number 3, many of the children in Africa are and suffering from serious illnesses. So if children are suffering from illnesses, if they are sick, it means that they are undernourished. There is nobody to take care of them and they don't have enough food. That's why they become sick, they become ill. So the word is undernourished. Finally, the last one, number 4, our order for more TVs was quickly fulfilled. If your order was fulfilled, it means that your order was delivered. Fulfilled. Let's write it here. That's all. You can practice more with the vocabulary in your books. Now let's continue with our lesson. In the previous exercise, we mentioned one word, Convention on the Rights of Children. This is a convention approved 30 years ago by the world's leaders. Let's see what benefits it brought for children. First of all, it is an international agreement. International means by many of the world's countries. Secondly, it supports children. Children are very important for us. Children are our future. That's why lots of organizations support children's rights, and this is one of them. Next, this convention gives children a chance for a better future. Preparing better future for the children is preparing better future for your country, because children are our future. Next is that this convention protects children. Protecting children means that making sure that children are safe. Then it gives children right to education. Every child has right to get better education, and this convention is trying to provide education for all the children. Finally, there is a question mark, and by this I want you to investigate and find out more about the benefits of the Convention on the Rights of Children. You can search on the internet and learn more about it. Children's rights are important for all the world, for all the countries, and in our country also it is very important. You can see our First Lady with some children. Also, there are lots of events and activities held for the children in our country too. And now, to know more about this convention, we are going to watch one video on YouTube. The video link is in your books. It is named World Children's Day 2019 UNICEF. I want you to think about these questions while watching the video. What rights do we have as citizens? What rights should children have? Why do you think so? What do you know about the United Nations Conventions on the Rights of the Child? Let's watch the video.
Change must happen, and I urge the adults not to leave this change to pure chance. We have the right to be heard.
With a right mixed with determination and community support, children who are uprooted by conflict can claim their rights and build better futures for themselves and their families.
I too make a pledge to strive always to protect and promote the indivisible and inalienable rights of every child.
We promise to listen to you. We promise to learn from you. We promise to act for you. Together, we promise to work harder to protect your dreams.
In your textbooks, there is a text about the Convention on the Rights of Child. I want to draw your attention there. It was signed 30 years ago, and world leaders made an international agreement on childhood. It has helped to transform children's life around the world. To transform means to change. It changed children's life for the better. Let's see what benefits it brought to the children's lives. What did it bring for the children? First of all, 50% reduction in deaths of the children. This is a very important number. Children were dying before this convention, and this convention started to protect children, and as a result, the death rate reduced by 50%. This is a really big number. Secondly, less undernourished children. You remember the word undernourished. It means that children who are abandoned, who are left. So there are less such children now, because this organization is protecting children. And finally, more drinking water. These are the benefits of the Convention of Children's Rights. But unfortunately, the problems have not been solved completely. There are still some issues that need to be solved. millions are still left behind. Not all the children benefited from this convention. For example, 262 million children and youth are out of school. It means that lots of children cannot go to school today. Another problem, 650 million girls and women were married before the age of 18. So instead of going to colleges or universities, the girls are forced to marry. This is a problem still surviving in the world. And these problems will continue existing. For example, 1 out of 4 children will live in areas with extremely limited water resources by 2040. It means that this problem will continue. That's why there are a lot of things to be done for the children's rights, and the world communities are trying to solve these issues. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and learned new things about children's rights. Everybody on the earth has his own rights. Everybody is valuable. There is nobody who is more important than the others. All the people on the earth have right to be safe, have right to vote, have right to get good education, and etc. Please learn about your rights, know your rights, and that's the end of our lesson for today. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.